Previously on the Saboteur.
In the name of all that is holy,
Got you covered.
blow his fucking head off.
So, welcome back to the Saboteur. Today's special guest is Blind Sally.
Oh, hey. Hey, it is I, Blind Sally. Sorry, I was waiting for you to say my name.
How did you not die?
This is off to a great start.
It's okay. I was just showing off. So, two things I'm showing off. The first is the generals. We have to kill some generals to unlock a perk. But the only way to kill generals silently is by just basically walking up to them and killing them that way.
You make it sound really easy.
And there's...
Like, oh, yeah, we just gotta kill off a few generals to unlock a perk. They're generals.
Yeah, whatever. Their bodyguards are never more than two guys. And the second thing was the checkpoints that we have to go across. Because we unlocked the papers with Sanchez, whatever the Spaniard's name is, I forget. That's how long it's been. It basically just same thing as we've done before. It's boring and slow, and some checkpoints you can't pass without always raising an alarm.
Thrilling.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna go see an old crotchety lady now.
From Luke.
Save your breath. I don't know you from Adam, and I won't discuss business with strangers. For all I know, you could be talking to the Gestapo.
No, but
She
I'm
has a
sure
point,
they'd
though.
love to have a chat with me.
If you want
Yeah,
to deal
it
with
makes
us,
sense.
you'll first have to
For
prove
all
you
the
can be
goofy stuff
trusted.
that happens in
Alright
this
then.
game, I
What'll it take
still
to convince
legitimately
It's pretty
like the
good,
writing.
Now you're on the level.
Excuse me, young man. Is that how you address a lady? I don't believe I caught your name.
Aye, Sean Devlin. Begging your pardon.
It's not like she was
And I
being
am the
particularly
lady
respectful to
Yeah.
him.
Heard of you, Irishman. Tell me.
Yeah, but she's a lady, and you need to respect her.
Oh, well then.
Talking.
The Germans are talking, Monsieur Devlin. The local authorities have taken a...
Saboteur was at the front line of SJW.
One of my people placed wires...
So what you're saying is that this LP is topical.
Must be a clever chap.
Indeed. You're surprised...
Very, somehow.
I'm pretty sure the Saboteur was criticized at some point in a feminist frequency video.
He is not...
And for good reason, I imagine. Because this game, we have solved the riddle that I spoke to Chaos about. So in earlier episodes, we mentioned that there was a Day 1 DLC with this game that allowed you to turn the tassels off of the breasted women in the brothels.
I think that's actually...
And-
it might have been in the woman as reward or the woman as sort of background set dressing
That-
video.
that
it
sounds
was to
about
do
right.
with the brothels.
One piece.
Probably, yeah. So, fun fact, the EA version that you can get on Origin system is actually already including the DLC. All you have to do is go into the options, and you can turn it on or off at your heart's content.
Oh my god, so there's a
It's-
checkbox for turning on and
Yes.
off tassels.
Well, more or less showing boobs. It's really dumb.
It's right next to the turning blood on or off checkbox.
Pretty. Actually, I should take a screenshot because
There's
it
a
probably
blood
is
option
right
in
next
this
to
game?
Brilliant. Red,
I'm not
green,
sure if
or
there's a blood
none.
option, but there's something else close to it, I think. It might be like right next to the subtitles. I can't remember.
You
It
know,
doesn't
for a
matter.
second I thought like the alert ended because like you put a disguise on.
Technically, it would have had I been able to like get out of view, but currently I'm in a you can see the barbed wire on the minimap, which obviously increases the radius of like my suspicion zone. So yeah, so they immediately just spotted me again. So it bought me in no time.
Question regarding gameplay, since I'm sort of just joining in now. Can you press a button to switch which shoulder you're looking over when you aim?
Yes, although I very rarely ever use it.
That's one of my favorite buttons in third-person
It's
shooters.
such a good button.
I would have been using it quite a bit right now if I were in your shoes, I think.
So this mission gave me a lot of issues. because the way that it's built sort of focuses you to go up onto the roof and then work your way back down. You'll notice that the doors here are locked and there's no button for you to press. But because we're a smart, drunk Irishman, we're gonna fix this problem with explosives.
Explosives are man's best friend, right?
They certainly are. And it works, which I wasn't really expecting it to work. Because
wait, is there like an optional route then? If you don't have the explosives, you can find a ladder or something?
Well, you're supposed to like go on. Like I said, you're supposed to go up on the roof, and the whole game's accessible. It's very Assassin's Creed in that it lets you go anywhere on the map, barring like a few rooftops. But it's most of the time, if it's on the map, you can get there. And the game expects you to go behind where Sean currently is. That's like the main entrance. And there's a button you can press and it opens the door. But if you're trying to play this smart and you don't want to expose yourself to a lot of bullets, you should really just come out the back way.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank
Yeah, I
goodness
like that.
the game lets you do
It
that.
rewards clever thinking outside of the box.
It helps that it's an open world game and you can just like basically do whatever you want. The AI isn't always that smart though.
It looked like he ran up to you to tell you that he had a headache.
Well, it's raining, but he's French, so it hurt him.
I gotta say though, I really like open world games, like when they let you solve problems in multiple ways.
So what's a German like you doing working against his own side?
Well, most of the ways for this game is explosive based, but I will admit I love it when
Yeah.
a game lets you do that.
Man, those bullets look so weird. It's like someone shooting string cheese at you.
I was gonna say it looks like someone has like a minigun in that car. Like, how many bullets per second are being fired? Oh my god.
It's shooting party favors at us.
Silly string.
It's the Gestapo. It's
Oh,
the
no.
fun police. So, unfortunately, that hill is just too steep, and the Jeep just can't make it up. So, I run.
You need to
And-
dub over the Price is Right fail sound effect right there. You know.
I should. So, fun fact: I had to skip 5 minutes, like the title said, because the area the Germans won't come here because this is like a free French area. Like it's too close to the HQ, so Germans won't come here. So I had to move. I had to like run away and move the spotting zone so I could come back and go out of it and then drop the alarm. Because then we just come back up here and hey, we're done.
Amazing.
I was gonna make a joke about how the Germans were allergic to color, but I'm now realizing, oh, color represents free French zone, right?
Well, this is sort of a special case, because there are other areas in the game that
What can I do
doesn't
for
really
you,
happen.
Madam
Like you can
Bonnet?
still see
You are a
Germans
young man, Mr.
either
Depp.
nearby
I'm a very
or
old
like in
woman,
the
so
immediate
let me tell you
area.
something of the ways of the world.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Wars are not
Do the
fought
Germans
with
get
bullets
colorized when they
around
come
the
into
Yes.
a color section?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything that
One
enters a
must
colored
first
area
destroy its
becomes
culture.
colored.
Art
Everything
and
that
literature
leaves
can
a
become
colored
powerful
area
weapons in such
obviously
battles.
gets washed out. With
Germans understand this
notable
truth
exceptions
better than anyone.
being usually
I'm
like
not
any
sure I
light
follow.
source, so
Before
yellow,
the invasion, I worked
red
with an art to
is
restore
also like the
the
very predominant color that you'll see.
Oh, that's really cool. I love when games have nice little artistic touches like that.
It really brings out like the oppressive nature that the game is trying to like
What's
get
so damn
across.
important about a bunch of
I think it's really well done.
Don't play the fool, Davron. Our culture is the soul of the French people. Without it, this nation will not survive.
What do you want me to do about this?
A Nazi general by the name of Loder has organized a series
no.
of book burnings in
Not
Paris.
book burnings.
Oh, we're going
Thousands
Fahrenheit
of
451 on
precious
this?
Volumes have already been destroyed. I want
Maybe we'll bump into Indiana Jones.
Oh God, what happens? What happens if I walk up to Hitler and he signs my book?
The general's honor.
the bullet in the head will suffice. General Loader deserves no less, I assure you.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was waiting for it. I was
On the
waiting for it.
nose.
Well, I'm happy my reference was preempted.
So I screwed this up several times. I kept trying to use my car as basically a suicide device, and it would never work. The game spawns about like 20 or 30 guards, and they're all arranged in a line, and you can't win against them. So instead, I'm gonna make this a little hard on myself, and I want you guys to see how exactly I beat this.
You're gonna activate Rambo Vision and just shoot everyone?
I wish that was possible, to be honest. So it looked like I killed, or I shot at General Loader, but I also missed, because he like ducked down into his vehicle, so I don't know like quite what was going on. So I figure, okay, I'm just gonna pull away here, turn around, get some speed, and just eject myself while the car explodes into the General.
Seems legit.
Sure.
Or not.
So I killed General Loader. How?
He bled out. You must have winged him earlier.
Well, there's no bleeding out in this game.
Oh no.
I believe an AI accidentally shot the explosive can on the side of the vehicle and it killed him. Not quite sure.
Perfect. Why not?
So hey, we finished the level.
Hooray!
But now we have to go see Luke, because Luke has something to tell us. And for whatever reason, the leader of the Resistance is meeting at the gallows. One would think this is an easy place to get recognized. I don't know.
Maybe it's hiding in plain sight?
I have a note for you. Right. Something terrible has happened. We cannot allow this latest atrocity to go unavenged. Meet me at the Cologne Vendôme.
So Luke just sent a dude with a message to tell us that we should go see him. Apparently he's really antisocial and doesn't want to just like look over at us and say hi.
Clearly.
I mean, I'm assuming that his courier probably laughed at him and was like, yeah, I'll take your 50 francs, whatever.
That sounds like a lot just to deliver a message.
Well, I don't know what the currency's like.
Wow, he is unfazed by that explosion. He did not even flinch.
I like how Sean just moonwalked towards it.
This morning.
I mean, I know the phrase goes, cool guys don't look at explosions, but really cool guys moonwalk towards explosions.
Detonators. He was a hard man.
Also, the general in the background. Luke, why are you pointing a gun
Where
at
did
me?
that gun
That's
come from?
unsafe.
What did you say? The Nazis knew chief.
What is that general talking to this civilian for?
Before the war, he was some kind of race car driver. Jerker. Yes, that's him. This is his message to the resistance.
Because there was a civilian nearby, the general thinks that he's responsible.
Symbol of Nazi power.
Unfortunately, there's no like AI routine. At least judging by this video, there's no AI routine for the general to just like execute a civilian, which is a shame because I was really hoping for it to happen.
So basically now that general and that civilian are stuck in an infinite loop of, I don't know, the general just sort of standing there
I know
yelling
you
and
did
pointing
it.
at him,
No, I didn't.
and the
I know you
civilian
did.
cowering.
I never really got a good good shot.
Is that guy tying his shoes?
No, he's picking up something, I think. I never got a good look at it, but if you ever see civilians being held up, the Germans will shoot them. So, and the game keeps track of it. So at the end of the game, I will probably show off the number of civilians that I've let become brutally murdered by the regime.
Because it's your responsibility to save everyone.
Pretty much, like it
seems a bit dark. That seems pretty dark, actually.
The game uses it to make you like feel bad about yourself.
Doesn't work.
It's like how dare you? I don't know. It's been a while since I beat this game. I'm gonna say yes, just so I don't sound like an asshole.
Add that to the list of gamifying historical events such as World War II.
What's the score?
Look, sometimes war crimes just aren't meant to be in video games.
Women and children from the Gestapo.
Tell that to
Yeah.
Nintendo.
His coordinates into the sea. Can you warn them? Nice.
I shouldn't laugh.
And we'll have to do the job quick. Take it easy. You're going to need a powerful explosive.
We all thought of
charge
Donkey
to
Kong
destroy
Country,
the
right? We were all
Well, I
thinking
was
of
thinking
Donkey
more
Kong
of
Country.
Ivan, but
Oh. Well then.
Hey man, Ivan's no war criminal. He's a war hero.
look, it always depends on which side you're on.
Einsatzprotokoll ist aktiviert.
If you don't think of the Great Ape War when somebody mentions Nintendo and war crime in the same sentence, then I don't know what to say.
Look, I support the Kongs.
They're my favorite. I can't even say it. They're my favorite Banana Republic. There, I said it.
Really good, really good.
I liked it.
So, the hard way to do this mission is to, like, walk where everybody else is, but since you can just, like, hang on the side of buildings, you'd be stupid not to do this.
Thank you for
Yeah,
speeding
like-
this up.
As much as I like this game, for the niche appeal it has and, like, the unique setting and everything, the building movement, your parkouring is really slow, so I just figured, whatever, I'll just speed it up.
Parkouring, more like park whoring, because it's not very good and it's pouring
That was
rain.
a very
It works on two
that
different
was
levels.
a very potpourri joke.
Get out.
I'm so sorry. What have I done?
You've killed Sean. How could you?
No, this was my fault. This is what happened. The original recording, you didn't die, but because of my bad puns, I've altered the timeline.
Man, I really wish I could get the Dark Souls graphic to work.
The you died animation?
Yeah, just that would show up in the video. I should probably edit that in.
Also edit in, once again, the Price is Right
I will,
losing
I will.
sound.
Stop when you need one.
In fact, edit that in when you try to drive the car into the general and explode. We'll have that at every opportunity in this video.
I should just play it every time I hit a tree. God, my
There
driving
you
so
go.
poor.
It'll be great because as you bump into multiple trees, the sounds will start to overlap and it'll start to resemble that video of Titus laughing overlaid again and again and
Gross,
again
you-
and again.
It's Titus. Everybody knows it's a correct spelling.
Sure.
Bis zum Abschuss.
Make sure you post a link to that in the video. Make sure annotations or captions on. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So I thought there might be like a series of platforms that I could just climb up on the other side of this building, but no dice, unfortunately. So this is like the speedrun version of just take a car, drive around, and then climb up this building, because there's 2 engineers, I think, and some Gestapo, and the countdown timer is really generous. You have actually 10 minutes, and if you get anywhere near that, then rethink how you play this game, please. AI is not particularly smart sometimes.
So they're not investigating where the sound came from. They're just investigating like where the gun like affected.
Well, yeah, like they only heard the explosion because the explosion and the gun happened at like the same time. So they just go to the explosion because they can walk there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like MGS5, where if like you just use if you hide in a smoke grenade and shoot a gun, like no one will know where the explosion comes from.
Oh no, they're not that dumb. I also want to point out how unrealistic that railway gun being on top of a roof. It makes no sense.
Wow, that's bright.
Yeah, that railgun looked like something out of a science fiction movie.
Oh no, I'm sure that's a real railgun actually.
Yeah? On a
Yeah,
roof like
yeah.
that, though? Wow.
Well, on a rooftop, it's dumb, and that's totally sci-fi. But it's most likely modeled on a real railway gun.
So we're going Kojima on this then.
Pretty much. I mean, have you seen their flamethrower guys?